Hello YouTube, we have Frankie, and you top 4 today, and you won this cool little live twin field center, right?
Yeah, I did.
You played branded Despia. How many cards is this?
This is 42 card deck.
42 cards. Okay, alright, let's start with your main deck then.
So for my main deck, so this is branded Despia. I went with 3 Aliber. You need 3, absolutely.
Yeah, this
time.
is pure, right? So no Brave, no...
No, this is pure Despia. No Brave, nothing else.
Yeah.
2 Fallen of Albas. 2 is a good ratio. If you're playing 1, you're gonna, when you try to do branded fusion later on, it's gonna be you're gonna struggle. So 2 is the ideal ratio. 2 Tragedy. I don't know what else to say. I think 2 is the perfect ratio. I haven't, for transparency, I haven't played in over a year. So this is my first day back after a year out.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
It's been a minute. Alright, go ahead.
One-Eyed Libitum. This card is insane. Absolutely need to play it. This card saves you, or makes just the recursion is excellent. 2 branded in red. I think 2 is the perfect ratio.
Okay.
3 branded fusion. You want to see this card every opening. You want to protect it. People will try to ash the crap out of it, and there was one game today. I had it activated it twice, got ashed twice. Still won it because the deck's insane. But yeah, branded fusion is an insane card. They should have never printed it. 3 branded opening. Use this to get to Aliber.
E-Telly, basically.
Yeah, E-Telly for Aliber. Fun fact, I'm sure you know this if you're watching this video, but it discards as an effect. So, you can combine it with your, Despian Tragedy,
yeah.
And it will trigger both, and you can chain block, which, actually did come up a lot today when people tried to negate the fusion. So I did play the Fright Fur package, and there's a third, and this package is really good. You discard a lot with this deck, and when you discard,
go ahead and bring up the ratios for them.
So it's 3 Patchwork, 2 Poly, and 2 Edge of Chain. And when you have this in hand and you discard it for a cost or card effect, or even with branded opening, the fact that you get a +1 off of it does come up a lot, because you can discard the Poly if you're in a bind and you really need to. You can because it gets you to this gets you to Patchwork, which gets you to Poly, with another Edging Chain. It just really helps, and sometimes you use this Poly to make some really good shit. So
nice.
And then going on into less of the package stuff, but more what I chose to play. Super Poly came up so many times. Got rid of
3 Super Poly.
I played 3 Super Poly. Yes. It came up a lot. I honestly didn't see it as much as I thought I would, but the times that I did see it, it was good. Don't tell Jerry I discarded it one time to activate an effect. He would get very upset. And then 2 starters, Goldsark and Foolish. This just lets you, send your Tragedy or banish your Tragedy and just get its effect for free. You see these in hand. My recommendation is to start with them, because sometimes you never know. They might do something. 1 Called By and 3 Crossout. Mandatory. I know Crossout's a little expensive right now, but Crossout saved my ass so many times. So did Called By. But when you want to protect your branded fusion, and Crossout is one of the best ways to do that.
Okay.
Then hand trap lineup: 3 Ash, 3 Bell, and 3 Ogre. The Ogre, honestly, I feel like I just don't know the matchups too well, but the Ogre didn't come up as much. The Bell definitely came up. To be transparent, I didn't play any mirrors today. I'm sure if I played the mirror, this would have come up way more. The Ashes came up in every game.
Yeah,
I mean, it's Ash. Ash is Ash, but it really came up with the Crossout, when people thought they could, Ash my branded fusion, and then, you show up with that Crossout. So, yeah. And then this is my favorite, Hexial, because I do play Dragoon. I never summon Dragoon turn 1, nor would I recommend it. You want to go for your Lubellion turn 1 as your opening, but this card for Dragoon in the follow-up turns is really, really good. Because if your opponent, your opponent has 2 set back row, and you need, you want to confidently push for game, you just, do Albion, get to Dragoon, and, you're good.
Okay.
You got to discard.
All right, now your extra deck.
So my extra deck, 2 Lulu. Second one, oh yeah, whoops. The second one didn't really come up too much in those grind. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it does. I'm sure a better player could make use of it. But so I recommend 2. 2 Albion. This card came up. Both copies came up a lot, especially in those grind games. Especially when you're doing Mirror Jade. You know, doing the thing where you send it to use the effect on the first turn to send it to get Brandon in red to your set zone, and then you do it on the next turn, and then at the end phase, you just 2 comes up.
Yeah.
2 Mask. There was one point where my opponent had Mystic Mine up, and I had 2 Masks on the field. They used the effect to activate Mystic Mine, and then they tried to deck me out, and then it went to time, and yeah. It was a good timeout. You know, they wanted to deck me out with Mystic Mine, and I wasn't going to let them. So
that's what he gets.
And that's what he gets. 1 Mirror Jade, not too sure if 2 is required. I think most people play 1. Yeah, I think most people play 1, but yeah.
You just loop it with the nails to whatever his name is.
Ad libitum.
That one, yeah.
2 Guardian Chimera. Both came up almost every match. This card is insane. When you activate and resolve this card, you are winning the game more often than not. 1 Titan. I don't know why I run this card, to be honest. I think it's really a super poly target. I honestly think this is probably the card I'm going to cut for something else. I don't play any links, so, you know.
It's probably going to come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 Quarterus never came up. Maybe I'm not using it right, but it just never came up. I don't even know what circumstances you would, as a player, I don't know what circumstances you would have to summon that. Proskinian came up once when I was able to summon it. It's insane if you can get it on the field. I recommend 1. Super poly targets, Starving Venom and Dragostapelia. I'm thinking about running Mud Dragon, the Fusion Mud Dragon, just because I needed. There was a point where I was playing against. What was I playing against? Alice. It was Prank Kids, and I had no way to, because they're all not dark, so I had no way to get rid of them. And then the 1 Dragoon, because Dragoon is still an insane card.
All right, now you're side.
Now for the part where everyone's going to click away from the video, which is the sideboard. So 3 Nib. So funny enough, Nib fuses with everything. So you can make any Albaz with Nib because it's got over 3,000 attack. It's a light, but it never came up. I never actually sided it in today. But I won the dice rolls most of the time. 3 Effect Veiler. So I don't know why 3 is right here. I actually had 1 Effect Veiler in the deck, and that was for cross out, but that never came up. So no, that 1 Effect Veiler is supposed to be in the deck.
Okay. Oh, so one's supposed to be okay.
Yeah. So this might be a 16 card extra deck. So don't kill me. Gamma Package was nice. I only sided this in when I knew I was going second. I sided the Ogres out, and I sided, I think, 1. What else did I side out? I sided 1 other thing. I think it was the Veiler, but this because you can stop your opponent if you're going second, and if they had a less than stellar board, Branded Fusion Gamma protects it.
Yeah.
Some people choose to do that in the main. Dark Ruler didn't come up today. Yeah, it's just going second card, and I don't know if these should be Storms. I think I would have Storms if I could, if I had them, but these are Twin Twisters, and this is just if I played any back row heavy decks, which I didn't today. So yeah. Matchups were. Or my matchups.
It was 5 rounds today. So.
It was 5 rounds. So it was Cyber's Eldritch was round 1, and I beat that one. Then the next one was, one of them was Tri-Brigade, one of them was Prank Kids, one of them was Invoke Shadal, and then what was the other one? Brandon, do you remember?
Did you play Mirror Match?
No, I didn't play Mirror Match today. Yeah.
I don't know.
Eric will put it in the comments.
PK.
Oh, PK.
Oh,
PK.
Phantom Knight. There you go.
PK.
Nice.
And I won that one in time. But I think I would have if we
even if there wasn't time, you're saying that you probably
we agreed mutually that it would have
been in your favor.
Been in my favor.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Frankie,
Okay, of course.
and congratulations on your top 4 today and your cool little field center.
I guess. What is this? I wanted a coin, but they didn't have coins. And then Peep the Mat.
Oh,
My favorite deck is Sacred Beast, and the Sacred Beast profile will be coming at some point.
Okay. All right. Well, like, comment, subscribe, right?
Like, comment, subscribe.
All right. Well, thank you, Frankie.
No problem.